In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a skin wound in therap. What you're going to do is on the left-hand side, come down to the Health tab. You're then going to scroll down until you find Skinned Wound. You're then going to select New. Select the program for which you're working for, and for this example, we're going to use Test Group Home. Select the individual that you're writing the skin wound for. And then what you'll notice, just like with our other documents in therap, any place that there's a red asterisk, you have to fill something in. So your name should appear here where it says reported by. The date will automatically appear for the date that you're completing the skin wound. Your notification level, you're going to select as low, medium, or high. It's going to be a low notification if it's not something that needs immediate attention. Medium if there's something we need to do to follow up as soon as possible. And high if it was something that resulted in an emergency room visit. For this one, I'm going to indicate low. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to look at the event time. You'll notice it's already preset to the time that I'm completing the skin wound, but I can change this by manipulating these numbers. And then I'm going to come here to body part and I'm going to click add. I'm going to click show body diagram, open that up, and then I'm going to select the part of the body that was affected. You'll notice as I go over this, it'll show you different parts of the body. And for this one, we're going to do a burn on the right index finger. When you're done, select done, and then click add. And now it'll become a part of your skin wound. Notice where it says right index finger. We do not add photos, so we don't have to worry about that. We're going to come down here to wound type, select whatever we believe to be the most accurate. And I said for this one, we're going to do a burn, and you'll notice there's no wound type for a burn. So we're going to select other, and in here, we would just type in burn. Wound stage. Any of these that you think applies, and you'll notice there's no red asterisk, so I'm just doing the best that I can to describe the skin wound to someone else. So I'm going to do a blister with a skin break because for this burn we're going to pretend that it's blistering. When it comes to centimeters, don't worry about this. As long as you give a good description of what the wound looks like, you don't need to fill in this section where it says length, width, and depth. We come down here to the wound base color, and that's the color of the wound itself. So it's a burn, and I'm going to assume that it's red. Surrounding skin, this just helps us to know, is something falling off the person. So I'm going to put intact. We're hoping the surrounding skin is intact. The skin color is the person's overall color, and this is helping us determine, is the person going into shock? Were there any other things that we need to pay attention to medically? So we're going to hope that their skin color is normal. Skin tone, I probably wouldn't use necessarily for a burn, but I definitely would if somebody had a bruise or they had swelling of some point, and this is where I would say that something is swollen or they have a hard area on their body. So for this one, I'm just going to say that their skin tone is normal. Is it infected, yes or no? If you click yes, then you have to fill in all of this additional information. If you click no, it's just simply no. What's really important is this comment section. Make sure that you describe the injury to the best of your ability. So I would write Skip has a dime size burn to his right index finger. It is red and blister and a small blister is visible. So again, in my narrative, I'm describing, and notice spell check works wonderful. In my description, I'm writing dime size, nickel size, quarter size, anything that you can kind of compare it to so we get a size. I told you where it was, right index finger, and then I told you about the color and any other characteristics of it. So if this were for a bruise, I would say Skip has a nickel size bruise on his right arm. The bruise is dark purple and with yellow around the outside. So again, I'm just describing it to the best of my ability. Once you're finished, you hit submit, And you're all done. That's how we complete a skin wound using therap.